Right, hello everybody. Weather's crap, we're doing an alien radio signal hunt. Once again tonight we are searching the hydrogen line. Is the channel on the radio dial where scientists theorize we are most likely to get a message from ET, should they be out there and sending messages, and it's where we've heard those ones in the past. How you doing, Carl? You were in before I even finished my opening line there. Well done, that's 10 points. Simon's in as well. And, oh, can you, Simon? Oh, you can't really see in the light, but there we go. Pride of place. We'll bring it down in a second. Thank you again, Simon. It's very, very kind. It's so cool. Kate is in as well. We're getting it. The team is already coming in. Yeah, the weather ain't playing ball. It's raining outside, guys. We're doing an alien radio signal hunt. But the last few nights, you've had some awesome questions and conversations. Let's keep that going. I do like it. When we've got lots of questions. How you doing, Harco, too? You have been getting me very, very interested in some projects, Harco, the things you've sent through there. You've given me lots of ideas, so I'm looking forward to muddling through there. I might need your help with some of them, though. Debster is in as well. Marcus, how are you doing there? Hood evening. It's because Marcus is from the hood. You're going to bust a cap in my ass, Marcus. How are you doing? I won't try and be down with the kids anymore. Let's give that one up. So yeah, we're doing an alien radio signal hunt tonight. We are searching the hydrogen line. There, the channel on the radio dial where scientists theorize that if ET is out there, this is where we'd hear the messages. It's this line right here. Ken's in as well. Every star may be a son to someone. Hello to you. I love that. Very, very poetic there, and you're totally right. It wasn't so long ago, was it, that science couldn't confirm if planets around other stars were a thing. I think it was only like the 90s we got our first exoplanet, and now we're starting to get quite a few detections, and that is where a lot of the mainstream scientific skepticism comes from with aliens there, because they didn't even know that there were planets there. I think you and I probably knew there. Raf is in. As happy as always, Raf. Good to see you there. Harko, thank you for the gift. Appreciate that. It goes back into the stream. But yeah, now we know there are plenty of exoplanets out there. It is actually mainstream scientific belief that life is going to be abundant now. They won't go as far as say complex or even intelligent life or civilizations, but they will agree that you know, there's probably some simple life everywhere. I think it's going to be everywhere in our solar system there, and intelligent life will be abundant elsewhere. There, A-Up is in. How are you doing? And we find many UAPs have been spotted over the Middle East there. Maybe our lizard overlords are not happy with the noise. Well, maybe we're causing quite to the ruckus, but there's a long history, isn't there, with the old UFO phenomena being interested in weapons and technology, and being the hotbed of activity that it currently is, it makes sense they're keeping an eye to make sure things do not get too spicy. So fingers crossed they don't, and it's a benevolent eye. The parents aren't going to come in hopefully yet and take the toys away from us there. Simon, Marcus and A-Up, thank you for the hearts, guys. Very, very kind. There, we are good, A-Up, we are good. It's wet and it's raining, so we're doing an alien radio signal hunt there. But hopefully tomorrow the weather will change. And if so, we'll be doing this, the live UFO UAP Skywatch. So keep an eye out for that one. It's always good. We always see some very interesting things in the skies live over Wiltshire here. A-Up as well. Thank you for the shamrock. I don't think we've had one of those before. But yeah, that is what we're doing tonight. So as the Earth rotates, our dish is going to be sweeping across the night sky, hopefully passing over a star that has a planet that's inhabited by intelligent life. And if so, we'll get a nice signal down here on the meters that's going on there. Very simply, we want that red line to look like that green line. That is what we're going to do, and it could happen at any point there, because as I said, with the Earth's rotation, that dish is actually moving quite fast, and at these sorts of distances we'll only expect to be over a target there for between 30 and 90 seconds, depending on the exact distance. So yeah, it could be fleeting. It's a bit of a lottery. Right place, right time there as well. How is everything tonight, Rio? Good to see you. We are all good. We're in the swing of things. So, yeah, we're all good. How about yourselves there? Oh, and it can happen anywhere between 860 and 1422. Well, this is the thing, actually, you know, it can happen anywhere on the radio dial. You bring up a very, very good point there, A-Up, that basically, you know, why this frequency? Out of the thousands of channels on the dial there, why would the aliens use this frequency in particular? Now, there's a few theories going away. So we're looking at 1.420 there, the hydrogen line. And that is basically where scientists think we're most likely to hear a message where we've heard things like the wow signal and whatnot before. And yeah, it's basically, we think it would be there because it's like a bit of a flag, isn't it, in bit of a flag in the radio dial there. It's consistent for everybody out there in the galaxy. It's the frequency that hydrogen, neutral hydrogen, the most abundant element in our galaxy, emits a radio signal there. So we do think anywhere from there, because it matches this hydrogen, this thing that, you know, other alien scientists would understand as well. But also you could go from here and up as well. They call it the watering hole there, because there's lots of other elements along these frequencies as well, so they might choose one of those to go to. But this is a good one because it's also quite quiet around here as well, so you've got most chance of having your signal being heard there. But for alien to alien communication, it could be anywhere around there. You know, they could be using any frequency and maybe not even a radio there. And the Clover's luck for clear skies are perfect day up. That's going to be a new thing now. The clover there for good luck. And Marcus, thank you for the roses, very kind. All goes back into the stream. I see the hearts pop up there as well. Thank you guys. It is those hearts, those likes, the shares, you guys tapping away, that does help us reach more and more like-minded people like yourself there. Oh, there's 0 credits and 0 attempts and everything. Oh no, if you run out of credits again, Kate, for your generation there. Pioneer 1 and 2 use X-band, and it's much, much higher. Well, there are various frequencies out there more useful, aren't they, for different tasks, different jobs. Why different equipment has, you know, uses different radio frequency ranges. Sometimes it's just space on the dial, but sometimes some are more effective from others. But you're right, there is a lot more interesting things going on up there in radio, rather than just this. I mean, we've spoken about long delay echoes and all that sort of stuff. Many interesting things I'd like to explore related to what we're doing tonight in the world of radio there. And what's that? Grand Rising, Planet Terra. I like that, Haggis. That's a good way of saying hello. How are you doing there? And satellites use a 10 to 12 gigahertz downlink. Excellent there as well. So, I mean, what's the FM range? How far up is that now? So, for people to get a grasp of, you know, the radio dial, same as your car, you know, your Wi-Fi, they're all on the same spectrum. But what we do is we divide that up into chunks, partly for organisation and making sure that, you know, your Wi-Fi signal doesn't interfere with your radio when you're listening to whatever it might be, the Archers on the radio there, but partly it's for function there, because if you think of wavelengths, you've heard about that one, frequency and wavelength, it's all about, because it's a literal wave, like you see a wave in the sea there. The length of that wave, if you think of like a short wavelength, is, you know, the really kind of tight together, that peak is very, very short there, but then you get long, slow waves, don't you, like that? The longer the wave there, also the further it can travel normally. It's more resilient and things like that. So that's why they go for like low frequency stuff there for that long distance travel there. But the higher frequency, more efficient, more precise, but it gets susceptible to getting blocked and things like that. It's not as resilient there. And lots of info on the all EPS files in the UFO Israel military. I haven't done too much of a deep dive down that road there. I heard a few things, and I've got, that's just too dark even for me. But yeah, I think there is a big connection. He was very interested in the science, wasn't he, and stuff there. I think it all points to it there. Or 87.5 to 108 megahertz there. So we're all the way down the other end, aren't we, from that one? So if you think of the megahertz, that is on one part of the spectrum. We're all the way down here listening on the other bit there. Not yet, Haggis. It's going to be a long road for us. These signals are not that common. But when we do get one, it will be like the lottery for us there. You know, just time takes its toll. And this is the thing, actually, Harco sent me this one yesterday, that the SETI organisation are actually encouraging people to do exactly what we're doing now. We're a little bit ahead of the curve. Basically, and it's the exact same equipment that they've listed, that they said, look, the more people we can get in this distributed network doing this, we might be able to get some more interesting real-time data on this. So we're going to reach out to them and see if we can work together directly, be a part of that network in a real time there. But tomorrow, hopefully, we're going to be doing a Skywatch there. If the weather holds, guys, it's the live UFO UAP Skywatch. That's what it looks like, and we're coming to you live from Wiltshire in the UK, which is right in the heart of crop circle country, just down the road from Stonehenge. So a long history of the strange and anomalous here. Keep watching these skies. We tend to see something on those Skywatches every stream there. And watch the skies. Always look up there, Haggis, 100% there. And LW, how you doing there? What's the closest planet? What's the closest you've ever found? So this is the thing. We've not really got much success in the radio. But because it's England, It's rainy and miserable a lot. We needed something else to do on the alien theme. There have been a lot of anomalous signals detected, but we haven't been doing it long enough ourselves to get one yet. But when we do, it'll be really good. We tend to catch a lot of really interesting things on those skywatches, and we have seen some strange things. We saw a triangular formation one, 2 green orbs chasing each other across the screen. There have been some fantastic ones, but on the radio front, we haven't had the luck just yet, sadly. Where's my mouse gone? There it is. But you never know. It can happen any day there. You know, it is a right place, right time. We've got to be, our dish has got to be pointing at the right star at the right time. Because it's not just, is there aliens on that planet? Are they sending a signal? These signals are so energy intensive. They're unlikely to be sending them the whole time. So it's a brilliant question there. M to the C, how are you doing? Seeing you in there tonight. Let's have a look. Are we... Scrolling up here, to me, there are lots of mysterious number stations. Harko, God, that would be a lovely, an awesome thing to check out as well there. And this is a good question there, LW. And Radio Planet, how are you doing tonight? Good to have you in. So, question for you: have you ever experienced the phenomena, the long delay echo phenomena? So, my knowledge of radio is very, very limited to what we're doing tonight. But I've been hearing about this phenomena, long delay echoes there, which we do think ties in as well with this. I'm trying to find somebody that has more experience, that actually experienced it themselves. That Wayfind, it's very dark, and I wish I hadn't seen some of the pics there. Diabolical stuff and beyond belief. So I caught one, and that was, I won't even repeat what it was. I can't. You know, I'm compelled to look, but also it does sit with me. And a lot of stuff, normally it doesn't affect me. I'm quite cold and callous, but that did get to me there. Rio, I missed the Skywatch. 100% I missed the Skywatch, but hopefully tomorrow we will get a chance to look to the skies there. Next time the moon is up and I can be bothered, we'll do a moon watch. That's what it looks like. See all the weird, wonderful things on, off, and around the moon. So make sure you're following so you can get the notifications when we go live for those there. And to look around, 100%. Make sure there's no traffic. And LW, and thanks, interesting. Serve a follow. Thank you. That's very, very kind. And I appreciate the questions. Guys, if you do have questions, ask away. There are no silly questions here. Maybe it's about what we're doing, how we're doing it. Maybe you know something, or maybe you've experienced something you want to share, or you've heard something in the news. We'd love to talk about it. Let us know where you're watching from and ask away there. Simon is in, and the orange blob / orb was the best one. That one was brilliant there. And it kind of was like a shooting star. And we've seen a lot of shooting stars. There were differences. There was no tail to this. I don't think it was, it's faster as well. It was very, very strange, this thing. But that's the closest thing is a shooting star. But it was also much bigger. And it just caught us on the corner of the screen. Just came across the screen there. And I swore, because that's what happens when we actually get something. I start swearing. So that was one of the brilliant ones there. And I have a funny link for you on the moon... Bouncy? Moon Bouncy? What's that? I'll have to have a look there, Harko. And we are here, but in vessels. Is that to do with the starseed sort of thing as well, maybe? And Harko there, to the moon and back is already 2 to 3 seconds. So this is, we're coming in with the long delay echo phenomena there. Which is, well, that isn't necessarily a long delay echo, but in radio, it reflects off of things there as well. And I mean, you can kind of hear your own signal, can get bounced around the ionosphere of the Earth and come back to you. But we know the times, because we know it travels at the speed of light. We know the distance. We know what a lot of that phenomena is. In theory, you can bounce those things off of the moon. It's how radar works. You send a powerful enough radio signal out. It doesn't even have to be a song or anything. It's just a pulse, a signal, and then you detect how long it takes to come back, and that tells you the distance, because we know the speed of light there. But the longer delay phenomena is very, very interesting, because basically it's you get your repeat, you get your message come back to you, but at about 7 seconds delay. So what the hell is 3.5 seconds each way there? What is that distance? Because it isn't the moon for that one. They've done the measurements there. So, but what it could be is something called Lagrange points, which are, very interestingly, the places where the gravity is cancelled out by the moon and the Earth and the sun there, and it creates like an interstellar or a solar system parking spot. Essentially, you don't have to worry about your stuff falling back to Earth or orbiting and getting sucked into a gravitational mass there. You can just put it there and it will sit there because of that cancellation. So that is exactly where an alien species would be very likely to put a probe over for a long, long period of time, and we're potentially getting signals from them. Judging by the length of them, it could be coming from there. It's where the James Webb Space Telescope is in there. Frill House is in as well. Harko's over on the tubes as well. Good to have you over there. Jasmine as well. Welcome aboard. Where are you joining us from there tonight? And Have you already been? Actually, I mean, you've got the greyed out UFO there. How are you doing, Jasmine? And we are... No, I've done that one as well. The moon bounces. The moon definitely does bounce. And lots of things can bounce radio signals, can't they? That's the thing. You know, anything that's reflective and the signal's strong enough. But there are a lot of strange phenomena in radio there. And I wonder if the recent geopolitics has awakened anything in Antarctica. Good question. Well, it does seem to be generally awaking stuff on the in the sky, doesn't it? There, you know, the activity that we've seen over that area. Somebody seems to be paying close attention there. Harko, you're over there on the Twitch too. There, I am everywhere. Omnipotent Harko there on every platform all at once, and he's in the cupboard. But if you do want to join us, guys, on a different platform, we are on YouTube, Twitch, and TikTok. There you go, all simultaneously there. So if one goes out, you know, you can find us somewhere else there. But we are doing a live alien radio signal hunt tonight, and we are searching the stars, hoping to hear a message from an extraterrestrial civilization there. Our dish is pointing up to the night sky, and as the Earth rotates, it is sweeping across the night sky, passing over various stars and their planets. Hopefully, we are going to detect a signal coming in from one of them. As you can see, the bottom left there, that is the live sky view, the red circly square thing there. That is our dish, where it's pointing what the range is of it there. And you can see we've not got any close by stars. The close by ones are labelled, and we've just missed a big blob, and then there's that one that's too high there. Is that Alphard there? So we're in a bit of a patch where there's not many close by stars, but there are still thousands of stars that are just a little bit further away there. But you can see that, and as the night moves on, those stars move across the screen. Just explain what we're doing there. The top bit is the live radio signals coming in. We are interested in that yellow line there, really. That is the main zone of interest there for us. It's there. We want to expect to see the signal coming in there. It's where the WOW signal's heard and some other anomalous ones in the past. But they're live signals coming in across all those different channels there. Over here, same thing, but it is displaying the actual signals in averages there. So you can actually see different trends and patterns and things over time. But again, it's that middle line that is of interest there. This is the actual audio of the signal itself coming of that very specific signal. It's coming in, and turn the music down. That is it. That's the signal. That's that red line coming through at the minute. And we want it to look like the green line, because that's what the WOW signal looked like in the past. And it is actually the early universe there. It is sounds of the early universe. They think that just after the Big Bang, that sound was created there, which is pretty cool to think about it there. Starseed from a different star system, but on the same mission there. And is this an interesting one, though? Because I don't know much about this one, Haggis. So similar mission. Is this mission like an agreed upon one from the different groups within it there? And are those groups kind of related there? Or is it just that they're all working towards the same intent? They're like a convergent idea rather than an organised one. And Wayfinder there as well. I wonder if the... Oh no, I've done that one as well there. And Harper's everywhere. Why am I getting other messages pop up that I didn't see earlier when I scrolled through? Hidden in Plain Sight, we are watching here for the mission. There's always a character missing. I may have to compromise. Wait, what was that for, Kate? Oh, on the images there. I mean... Yeah, you can never get it just right, can you? That's the issue I've found. But you guys are doing pretty well with it. I'm sure a few people won't mind. There's enough images out there for everybody getting in one or two there. Did you see your latest idiot pick with SETI? No, I don't think I did. Let's have a look for that one, Harko. I haven't had a look properly. I've only been on briefly. Oh, I've got messages there. Trying to... Oh, you hack RF1. How is that coming? Have you had any success with it there? That's the giant rubber duck. So I'm just looking through those ones there. Yeah, see, I did try to get it from them, Harkos, but they wouldn't allow it there. I'll have to have a proper look in a bit to get up to that one. And I don't believe it's all strategic either very well. And Rosetta, how are you doing? And thank you for the heart there. Guys, remember as well, look, the manufacturer Nuelec, who make all this technology that we're using tonight, they're very kind. Not only upgraded our stuff, so it's a little bit more sensitive, but they're also giving away free of the starter kits. So all you got to do is join our Discord, link in our bio for that one there. There's a channel in there called Competition, and in there just type the word alien, and then at the end of the month we are going to do a draw live on stream. And then, yeah, you could be the chance to win that. You've got to be over 18 in North America, Europe, or the UK. And, yeah, any one of those, you have a chance to win it there. So do make sure you join us over there. Put the comment in and be in a chance to win the little start set. You can start doing this sort of thing at home there. The AI isn't AIing. It's always frustrating there. All working towards the same mission. Love it. They're working together. Interesting there. How are you doing, Rosetta? How are you feeling at the minute as well? Because last time you were still a bit under the weather. Hope you're feeling better. And although that news that you sent me the other day, guys, they're remaking Lovejoy. I don't know how I feel about this. Rosetta informed me. I didn't know. I know for years the Hoff was actually trying to buy the rights for that for years so he could remake it. And Ian McShane was like, no, you ain't doing it. And he held out. But it looks like he's giving in eventually, giving the rights away. So hopefully they won't spoil it. But you know they will. And if you don't know what Lovejoy is, get out. It's the best TV show ever made. The Galactic Alliance there. And Kate as well coming in with the shares. Thank you for that, guys. It is the likes and shares that help us find more and more like-minded people like yourself. How you doing, V? I can see you in tonight. How are you? There, and I'm okay, just dyeing my hair, so no hands, but I'm listening. Hey, that's all that counts now. Hopefully you're feeling a bit better there. What colour? What colour's the hair? Is it going to be Alan Green? Alan thinks you should do it Alan Green there. I'm the only person who is in any way concerned. I'll have you know, there is a die-hard community of 3 of us in the Lovejoy fan club. There, Vinny is in as well. How are you doing over there on the tubes? Good to see you guys there. So yes, we are doing an alien radio signal hunt tonight there. Tell Alan I don't negotiate with terrorists there. He's giving me the stare. Watch out. You still don't know what... Oh, Kate, you're missing a trick there. Lovejoy. It's like late 80s, early 90s. It wasn't even... you couldn't call it a drama. It was kind of like one of those comedy drama sort of things. And it was about a lovable rogue antiques dealer that was always, had bad luck, but, would occasionally find that gem that he could sell on and just about pay his debts there. And there's all sorts of shenanigans in the North Essex, Suffolk countryside there. And it's brilliant. It's the ultimate chill-out TV show there is. That's what my ringtone has been for the last, 20 years. And I shall never change it there. You're promising... And... the Rosetta Project. Yeah. He just wasn't good at his job. I'll have you know, he was very good at his job. It's just, his roguish tendencies, the man always trying to keep him down there. How you doing, Rachel, as well there? Good evening. How are you? Oh, quietly playing The Sims 4. Rachel, I haven't done The Sims 4, but I have been having such a strong hankering recently to go back to The Sims 1 and 2. I have been debating getting that again, but I fear one of 2 things would happen if I did give in. One, that it just wouldn't live up to it and I'd be bored and I would have wasted money. The other one would be that you guys wouldn't see me because I would be playing The Sims and I'd be lost down that rabbit hole there. Lovejoy was bath time, ready for bed on a school night there. Simon, you remember Lovejoy? Hey, see, again, I said the cool kids that know Lovejoy. Hey, honestly, the box set, I've nearly worn it out. It's great, that is. Boy, between these ears and my mouth. Exactly. And it was shot the first time round, doesn't need a remake there. Raff. I know you're just playing. You would never say such nasty things there. Nasty words. Ian McShane is the best ever. He doesn't age. He's always looked old. Like ridiculously old. There. The dinosaur. I remember it too. I grew up on that. I remember when I decided to not do year 11 at school and I had absolutely no plans. I just sat on the sofa and watched reruns of Lovejoy on UK Gold basically for 6 months. And then I just got very lucky. It's a great time. I need to put it on more. I do there. I bet you loved Pie in the Sky. So you know what I didn't actually, Rosetta? I didn't. But it probably is that sort of vibe. I know the one you're on about, but I've not seen a lot of it there. Lovejoy is just the best. But speaking of priceless, I was going to say antiques, but it's quite new. But I'm sure it's going to become an antique and be well loved and treasured through generations. Let me get this for you. Precious cargo here. So, look, it's a mirror with Alan on it and our name. This is from Simon in our community. He lovingly sent us this. I think it's pretty awesome. It reminds me of the, you see like at workplaces there, and it's like, don't forget your smile, and so like that. It's one of these ones, don't forget who your overlord is. So every day I can look at it and I know who the boss is. But how cool is that? Very cool. Anyway, back on the shelf. I'm paranoid. I'm going to drop it. Oh, nearly. There it goes, as stable as me, but hopefully it'll hold on just enough. Also like me. Where are we there? So thanks again, Simon, for that one. Where are we in the chat there? You love it, V. It's cool, isn't it? It is very, very cool. Exactly. Oh, thank you, guys. And thanks, Simon. He is the artist there for that one. It's pretty awesome. Even Alan approves, I mean, Alan approves of anything with Alan on. So... Do you think the people, because he's an IKEA design, isn't he? They're sitting there at IKEA head office going, we've sold a suspiciously large amount of these aliens out of nowhere last month. Where did that come from? They're trying to trace down where it is. Because all of you have got one. All of you have got an Alan from various sources there. V as well. Thank you for the hearts. Very kind, V. All goes back into the stream. Oh, and the other gifts there as well. So, yeah, all goes back into the stream. Help us improve what we do. Not yet, Haggis, not yet. But you hang around long enough, and Alan will use his mind-washing powers to convince you. It won't be long. There's quite a few of you. There's a little army out there. This is Alan's invasion plans there. But if you are just joining us, we're doing a live alien radio signal hunt tonight. We are searching the hydrogen line, the channel on the radio dial, where scientists theorise that if ET is out there, this is where they would put the message, hello, is anybody else out there? And it's where we've heard those anomalous signals in the past, like the WOW signal, but many, many more strange signals since then. So the line, the channel is these lines here, right? That's what we're looking for. We want to see a lot of activity spike up around there. At the minute, we're just getting the background noise, which is interesting because last night we were getting some signals, probably not alien, but they're gone tonight. Nothing in the setup has changed. Everything's still switched on. Very, very strange there. Amanda Panda, how are you doing? Thank you for the heart. Good to see you. Have you been well? There, we need dressmakers who can make some clothes. Yes, we do. Alan does need a selection of outfits. I was talking to Simon about this. Alan does have a Hugh Hefner robe somewhere, which I refuse to let him wear because we know what Alan gets like on the Discord anyway. So we don't want to encourage that sort of intergalactic playboy behaviour there, do we? I swear, I hear my Marley talking to Alan when I'm asleep. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised. He's giving the orders. He's giving the instructions. You got to check your bank account. Make sure he's not been doing anything awry there. I've warned you, they're trouble. Don't get them. Don't fall for his plans. And Lyra is hiding. Oh, Lyrana, sorry, is hiding away from Rolo, and I can't have her around. Oh, Rachel, you'd be glad that you're not in the movie club chat because some of the things that Alan's get up to is a bit. They're nothing but trouble. There, Agent X, how are you doing? Good to see you, man. Hope you're feeling well. So yeah, we're doing the alien radio signal hunt tonight. There, sadly, the weather is not in our favour, but let's double check because I've been saying tomorrow, but the weather has a habit of changing, like the weather. Oh no, tomorrow is looking good. Lengthy clear spells. Well, hey, and only half moon illumination, so it should be a nice, interesting skywatch tomorrow night. So let's keep our eyes peeled for that. Make sure you're following if you're not already, because then hopefully you'll get those notifications when we go live for those as well. But in the meantime, we're going to be listening out for potential alien radio signals coming in from amongst the stars. He has his own Alan, the wee bugger. Yeah, exactly. And thank you, Agent X, for the heart there. Not bad. I'm glad to hear it. Yeah, we are all good. Oh, and if you you mentioned a while ago that you wanted a Starship Alan version for your streams there. Let me know when you want that. I've made a version that's publicly available. So just let me know. Ready to go. We'll set you up there. And not been well. Thank you. We're all good there. I'm so sorry to hear you've been well, but hopefully you're feeling a bit better now. God, over January and February there, so many people had really, really awful, long-lasting flu that just would not shift and various other things. Seem to get a lot of people there Oh, too much pain. What's that? Oh, thank you for popping in and saying hello. Hopefully things feel better for you there. But yeah, it's been a bit rough for a few people lately. And is this stuff very efficient? Oh, definitely. Forecast in Scotland is pretty much gloomy. That's your summer, isn't it, in Scotland? Rio's been hogging all the good weather up there. It doesn't feel right for like, you know, Scotland to be a better weather than it is down here. But hopefully, what is the rest of the week looking like? So, oh, actually, no, this is no. Silly me, I'm looking at the one day, and no, it's of course it's good. I thought we was going to get a good week then. No, right, Wednesday is looking good. Thursday, crap. Friday, another possibility, lengthy clear spells. Saturday, lengthy clear spells. Sunday, clear spells. All right, we could be in on this one for the rest of the week. Just got to get past Thursday. We might have a chance for that there. There, wind and rain there. That's sunbathing weather in Scotland there. I see IKEA do the UFO. Alan can see. I've seen that. I haven't got one myself. I am very tempted. Alan's little UFO. Alan, do you want to go in the UFO? Look at the stare, guys. The stare is going into your soul there. But I think the IKEA UFO is a bit better. Softer too. You did it again there, Arco. I'll have to check out the surprises are going to be there. Yeah, so we're doing an alien radio signal hunt tonight. Do let us know where you're watching from, guys. Love to hear from you there. You have a UFO. Oh, was it you? Did you send us the picture? Somebody, I think, in our group. It might have been Tickers was talking about it. They're like soft, aren't they? And they're quite big ones. I mean, Alan, the size of him. So yeah, guys, let us know where you're watching from tonight there. It was you. I should have known. And yeah, let us know what you're from. How do you feel about the UFO stuff? What's going on? What is the latest in the UFO world tonight? What was I listening to? Oh, there was something last night. I was going, they'll love this. This is right up our street, and I've totally forgotten it. What the hell was it now? Oh, no, it's gone. Somebody else give me some more news articles. We need something to go on there. Missed everything so far. Son's just come home. He's been stopped and searched by the police. Oh. It's a rite of passage. It's a rite of passage. The amount of times I got pulled over, and I'll have you know my driving is bloody fine. And it is only because I was young. There was one time I was in, what was it? Brighton. That was it, because when Leanne was at uni in Brighton there, so I was driving in Brighton, and I was kind of going, that police car behind me is following me. I know, you just can pick up, can't you? He's been with me a while, he's following me. And it wasn't in a boy racer car, I had like a sedan, it was nothing, it was quite an old man's car at the time there. Anyway, drive off, pull up at her place like that, get out of the car, go to walk to what was her student accommodation, and like 3 police cars converge in the road in front of me, and they're getting out going, did you see him? Did you see where he go? Like that, and I just walked over and went, what are you looking for? The grey Seat? Yeah, that's the one. Yeah. That's me. What do you want? And they're like, oh, you just we just had a report of a similar car. Yeah, bollocks, you did. You saw a young person in an old person's car. I thought it'd been nicked there. So it's a rite of passage. Hopefully they weren't too rough with him there. Oh, you're in Warminster soon there, Rosetta. You'll have to let us know. We're planning on doing the meetup at some point over the summer as well. So you have to have 2 trips there. And Tori, how you doing there? The MP wrote back to me. Awesome there, Tori, and well done for that one as well. So Tori reached out to local MP talking about, what they're going to do, what's their status or position on the UFO phenomena, wasn't it? I think it's a great way to engage people and start to have this conversation a bit more. It's been taboo for so long that a lot of people aren't talking about it. If we can stimulate that conversation, because I think initially I said, when you mentioned it, I was like, what are they going to say to that? I'm sure they wouldn't. They'd probably just write it off there. But you said no, they were quite receptive, which I think is really, really good, because I wouldn't have even tried. So let's take notes there. What did they say when they wrote back, Tori? And some drama is going on the estate, and he tried driving through it. I mean, that's one way to break it up, there. It was Dorset as well, so not too far from us. Again, a good history with the phenomena there. There was an apparent crash landing of a reverse engineered craft over in Dorset. I always get it. Is it Boscombe Down's the airfield, and Porton Down is the virus lab, isn't it? That's in Dorset there, and I think they're quite close to each other. But I think it's Boscombe Down is the airfield. There, the military air base. And there was apparently one of the American reverse-engineered craft, the TR-3-1, I think. No, the TR-3A, not the TR-3B that everyone talks about. An early version apparently crashed there in the 90s. There's a big hoo-ha, and I'm trying to find more information on that one there. The Basildon boy giving it loves, love it. Exactly. They knew they could. Oh, he's from Essex there. I once was. I was dropping somebody off when I was in Southend. Long seafront drive there, and it was like a proper frozen, snowy night. And I had a ex-military Land Rover. Like, I wasn't driving it through choice. It was the only thing I had that was working at the time. And I was dropping somebody off in the other town across. You drive along the seafront like 2 in the morning after I've been to the pub. Didn't drink anything like that. And now, because Land Rovers, military ones, they've got like canvas top and they've got plastic windows in them, but they're crap, and the mirrors are like this big. And anyway, like, it turns, I get into this town after driving to seafront, and I go, oh, so a blue flash. Oh, better pull over. Anyway, pulled over, got out, went, oh yeah, hello, what do you want? And they went, I've been following you the whole of the 3-mile seafront run or more, like that. Didn't you see me? I go, it's a Land Rover. I didn't see shit in there like that. Many a time we've been pulled over there. Oh, Dad got pulled over as a student, and when they asked what his birth date was, he said, why are you going to send me a card? Probably back in the day then, Rosetta. Did he get a kick in for that? That's pretty good. I like that one. Alan, remind me of that next time somebody asks. That's pretty good. 100% keen. Oh, excellent there. MP has taken it to the Commons Library. I love that one. I'm going to need to figure out who your MP is there, because I can't imagine to be as open to it. Now that is good, and that's how we start, and we'll respond perfect there, because that is how it starts the conversation. There was a few rumours, wasn't there, when they were doing the other year UFO stuff in the US, not the Senate, what's the one, the Congress things there. There was a rumours that they might do something similar here. We're always a bit late to the party, but hopefully they will there. Let me scroll through there. No, but they were understandably really unimpressed. I mean, I think that'd be funny. At one bloody time, I got pulled over, right? And ironically, I still had I used to collect the breathalyzer tubes, because they had breath. And I didn't drink when I drove. That whole period, I didn't touch alcohol. Too inconvenient. So I used to keep the breathalyzer tubes in my like centre console of the car. They pulled me over once, and I was a habit of getting out and just going, "What do you want?" Anyway, they were rooting through my car, trying to find whatever it was that they could on me at the time. And they're coming along the list of breathalyzer tubes there. And then they ate my sweets that were in the dash. I was like, you bastards. That's the police state gone mad, that is. Is this a live full-time gig for you? Make a living? Oh, Dan, no, we don't make any money at all from it, at all, especially TikToks. About 30 quid a month, I think, which is very generous of people, that's fine. But no, far from a living. Now, this is more just a passion for us there. I mean, we do it pretty much every night, but I mean, we've all got to have a hobby, haven't we? You know, and it's fun to do. And I think, you make it's the people you meet, with it as well. Like, I think that's my favourite part, is hanging out with everybody. I feel quite lost when we don't hang out of an evening. The missus goes, do you want to watch a film? And I go, I probably should. And I just sit there kind of itching. She's like, do you want to go back on the street? Yeah, I want to go back on the street. Yeah. So, yeah, we're probably too niche for the full-time job, sadly. Nettie there, I sent you a couple of links to TikTok. Might have been, I'll have to check. If they were recent, Nettie, I've been slacking the last probably week, really. I've only been on intermittently with work being so busy. But I intend to get on top of it as soon as I can, because I do love it. Again, this is how I keep up to date these days, is why you guys sending me the links. So I do appreciate that one. How you doing, Lee, as well? Good to see you in there. I am so South Essex. Yeah, well, North Essex is a bit more rural and a bit more refined, isn't it? The accent comes out. Where are we there? Everything else is fine, but the sweets, I know, Kate, I know. I could deal with the profiling for my age there. Oh, let me clear that. Got grub on my lens there. Could deal with the profiling, but and the inconvenience, but taking my sweets there. We are all good, Lee. We are all good. And he enjoys being insulted. He's a glutton for punishment. We talking about me or your father there? Both are true. Cool. What's your day job? So day job is kind of similar. I work with some YouTube gamers and I run their podcast network. So mainly spreadsheets, a little bit of production now and then, but I'm not camera side normally. So that's what I do. Yeah, but it's mainly spreadsheets and emails. Nothing too exciting there. Ah, you said them before. Well, I probably did see them then. I'll have to double check on that one there. But thank you for that there. What accent? It comes out occasionally. It comes out there. It's more expensive, yeah, a little bit. And you poke your eye out. It's the 3D now. Look, oh, sadly, this cheap camera doesn't focus at close range there. Did you have your emo hair do at the time? I did actually, yeah. Actually, I think that probably went hand in hand with me not driving anymore. Then, podcast grunt. Yeah, basically, lackey. I know I don't even get to do the decent recording anymore. That used to be fun. Agent X, they're coming in with gifts. Thank you. Appreciate those. That's very kind. It all goes back into the stream. But, yeah, no, I don't even get to do the decent stuff there. Although, I have to be fair, I was allowed the secret project. I'm still waiting for that to get greenlit. But if you caught that one the other day, guys, we did that, was it Thursday 2 weeks ago? The super secret project. Rosetta, you know your pop culture. Do you remember Nightmare, the kids' TV show? Because basically we've a new version of that's crude, basically. And if you have Facebook, you should be able to see. I don't have Facebook anymore. That is the one thing I don't. What's the one thing? I don't have many. This is my only social media these days, sadly. There, of course, you did excellent, Rosetta. Yeah. So, you loved it. So yeah, we've decided. Let's say we've decided. I got carried away, and basically, I'm pitching to work. I'm waiting for them to green light the series, but it's a version of that. So it's a green screen adventure, but rather than where the kids used to put the helmet on and then he'd be guided by his friends who were watching through the monitor, because obviously the kid was in a green room. We're doing it kind of like the reverse way. So with no helmets on, a couple of people are in the space physically trying to align themselves with the challenges and the layouts and stuff like that. And also it's just rude as well. So it's not a rip-off. We're embracing the fact that that's old technology, whereas back then it was like, oh, it's so cool because it's so new technology and so realistic. And I thought it was quite funny. It's funny and it is very interactive as well. AJ, you're too young for Nightmare. You must remember Nightmare. It was, what was it? Was it 89, 91? Same time as Lovejoy. Peak of TV at that time. But I've got a little trailer somewhere. I don't think it's on the computer, so I can't show you. But yeah, you guys were the guinea pig. We did it live with you the other week there. I'll have to give it a go. I'll try and give it a there, Nettie. And I feel tonight's the night, Lee. I hope so. Getting the lucky feeling as well. There, it was so good. Thank you, V. I definitely wasn't sure how well it would go, but I thought it was hilarious. Robot Wars. I loved that one as a kid. There, it's a homage. Exactly right, Rosetta. We're not ripping it off. It's a homage. It's inspired by there. Facebook is the devil's media. I mean, I used to spend so much time on Facebook and Instagram. And I used to lie to myself and tell myself I'd get like really good ideas and inspiration. No, I didn't. I just wasted hours and hours and hours on it. So I thought a couple of years back, about a year or so before we moved, I just got rid of it all. And I'm not any better. I do spend less wasted time on it, but I'm no better there as well. It's a great program, A-Up. It was good back then. There, Facebook annoys me. I haven't been on in years now. I can barely remember what it's like. I just so many messaging apps as well. Like, oh god, just messages here, messages there. Sod it. Go back to old school text. There, a nightmare must. What's that? Must not have been on my black and white TV. Agent X. It was in glorious Technicolor. I'll give you that. There. The same. My one apparently every now and again reactivates itself, and I've given up trying to not now. Every now and again people go, yeah, no, you're on there. I've been messaging you, and I go, I ain't been on in like 2-3 years, so there. I tell myself I keep it to keep in touch with family, and I don't. Yeah, I did all of that as well, and I thought, it's a record of your past and your history, and I go, yeah, the stupid shit I've said. It's a record of that. So I do have slightly more free time because of that one there. And who was everyone's favourite Doctor Who? Mine was David Tennant and Matt Smith. So I wasn't a big Doctor Who fan until the Matt Smith series. And I really liked the Matt Smith ones. Like the storylines, his version of the Doctor was really great. Not a massive fan of the other ones, but Matt Smith was very, very cool. I thought he nailed it there. Plus, you're on about 12 pages and groups on Facebook. That's going to keep you very, very busy there. Entirely cat memes, Rosette. You know what? I'm not actually surprised there. It's so toxic and awful there. Oh, I mean, I found the worst one, which I didn't last long, was Twitter back in the day. And I assume it's probably the same or worse now. But that was such a vile place. And this is pre-Musk time. It was awful there. I lasted about a week on there, and I ain't even doing this. I couldn't stand it there. Tom Baker as well, constantly leaving his scarf in a travel lodge. If you remember that joke. Red Dwarf, yes, Nettie. I was obsessed with Red Dwarf as a kid, to the point where I had a Red Dwarf cap that I did not take off, and I wore it out and had to get replacement ones there. Like, loved that. It's one that I haven't gone back to as an adult, though. I do need to kind of give it another shot as being an adult there. Just argue with the randos about stupid stuff. I mean, we've got to have our hobbies. I do love a good local community group, though, to wind up there. It's like, you know, the so-and-so's put his bin out a day early. Oh, favourite Doctor Who villains. You know what? I don't know many. I don't know. You have to jump in on that one. Support me on there. Never got Twitter. It was crappers. Well, it wasn't a natural fit for me because it was text-based and I can't spell for shit. So it was never going to work out well for me. But, yeah. Although the one account that I did have for that I can't get access to anymore and does have my name across it. Like, this is like before the Savile stuff came out, right? Because he was a DJ and I was into radio stuff, and it was a bit of an ironic twist. I had him at the top of of my banner at the time. You could have a banner, I don't can steal. And that was pre all the dodgy stuff that came out. Not that I was ever a fan, but irony in the radio. And now I cannot remove that because I can't log in. I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake. There. I came off with Must Boy. I don't know what it's like now, probably worse, but it was also horrendous before then as well. Because whenever he was complaining that when he took over, they're like, oh, it's a toxic space, and I'm like, it's always been a horrendous place. It's what you're talking about. It's always been awful. People have just been so nasty and rude and horrible on there. So you know, you're just catching up. It's the if there's no signal, just put me back in the bar in the spaceship. Should we bring up the Starship Alan? We ain't got a signal on at the minute. There we go. Where is everybody? Let's bring up my slightly bigger version so I can actually see it. Where are you, Lee? Let's have a look. You're not in the bar by the looks of it. Mr. Mac and admin is in the bar, but Gary's on his way. I can't even see where you're hiding at the minute. I can't even see half the people. Kate and Alan are in the hydroponics bay there. Simon is on the holodeck there. Again, you must have been enjoying what your simulation was from yesterday that you're back. Vinny's in engineering there as well. Lee, you're in the transporter room. Raf is in the cargo bay with V by the looks of it. Who else we got there around the place there? Up, you're in the armory there with Fake Kate again. Fake Kate's still in the armory. Who's in the probing room there? Blue Nose and Andrea and Otis, you're in the probing room today. See yourself. Where are we on the Starship Alan there? The earlier season saying that I don't think I have to put the effort into to check them out. I probably Cybermen there. Rachel never liked Twitter. Yes, same here. And who remembers the Demon Headmaster? That was I was just a bit too old. It kind of came on as I was coming out of kids' TV, but the trailers that I caught for it, or the occasional part of an episode, it was terrifying. It was terrifying there. And the Master, the best villain there. Are you talking about the original one, or is is that the oh god, what is his name? He was in Life on Mars, wasn't he? What is his name that played the Master in the recent years there? He who should not be named. Is he a classic Doctor Who villain there? That's it. I know. It's up there forever now. It's worse. It can't be worse. It was horrendous before. It was. Oh god, it was really bad. Especially somebody that couldn't smell as well. Like, people were just terrible there. And dear Jim, can you fix it for me to gain access to my historically problematic Twitter account? Next time you come on, I'll have one of the Jim fix it for me. Like little necklaces there, the medals there. You know what I miss? Stars in their eyes. Reeves and Mortimer, stars in their eyes. That was a good one there. And do they do this in other ships? Yeah, Agent, we can set you up in another ship. I've got some template ones as well. Have I still got those loaded? No, I've not got them loaded. There. One man and his dog. I don't remember that one. I know the name. You couldn't leave. You've forgotten where the door is in your simulation there. Blooming heck, it's usually Carl in there. That's the point, actually. Where was Carl? Where's Carl hiding? I can't even see him on the list. Maybe he's beamed off planet. Maybe I did get the transporters working in the end. Oh no, Carl is in the cargo bay with Raph and V. They're conspiring. And since there's 2 Kates, can we limit her drink allowance? Yeah, this is Kate's backfired plans to get twice the rations, and it's worked out in a way. John Sims, that was it, Nettie, that was it, John Sims. Yeah, and Shooting Stars? No, oh no, Shooting Stars. They did that. No, Reeves and Mortimer, and it's probably just a one-off. They did do a Stars in Their Eyes, where one of them was meant to be George Michael, and basically it's just a cardboard cutout on his face, and it lives forever in my head, rent-free. You gotta do that one. Back on. Well, Agent X. Yeah, just let us know and we can get you set up on there. Stars in Their Eyes was a small old man saying, "Tonight, Matthew, I'm going to be..." Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. They did do the one off of the spoof of that. 2468, we appreciate. Taking back to the schoolyard now. He was the best version of the Master. Because I thought he was an older... it was an older character brought back and it was a later one there, but I could be totally wrong there. In the army... Oh, you're trying to get me to sing. That's what you're trying to get me to do there. And there you go. That's how you tell the clone she's getting drunk, because I can't have. Oh, you can't even have that anymore. Oh God, Kate, what's the point? That's why you've got fake Q now. You can live vicariously through fake Kate. I'm almost Agent X. You're checking the cargo bay. Yeah, checking the cargo bay. Who was the cutest Doctor Who assistant there? Don't say K9. What's your favourite sci-fi program? Oh my God, there are so many. And as soon as anybody asks me favourite film, favourite restaurant, favourite food, immediately I forget all of them ever. I need some suggestions to pick from there. Where are we? Over on the tube. Sorry guys, I've been not noticing you guys. And the XR3B uses electrostatic propulsion, so I've heard that as well. Was it extended electrodynamics is where they're thinking about this mass reduction possibility there. And Tomcat is in. How are you doing there? Jolly, good to see you there. Artemis has been suspended. No humans going back to the moon. Apparently not. You're right there, because it's a shoddy piece of kit. And for now, humans won't be landing on cold plasma. But if the pseudoscience becomes more believable than religion, we may try again to brainwash you. I mean, maybe. Smoke me a kipper, I'll be back. Oh my God, you're taking me back. I really do need to give Red Wolf another chance. There. Stitch me like a kipper. Yeah. John Sim, you were right there, Raph, as well. We'll give you the points, even though I didn't come to you till last there. So, yeah, there we go. I loved Invaders. That was a great program. Oh, what was Invaders? Do you remember, again, we're going slightly off subject because it's not sci-fi. Do you remember The Last Train? It was like a special series about the end of the world. I think it was a comet or an asteroid impact. So well done with the time in the 90s. Oh, night, Simon. Thank you for popping in again, and thank you for the mirror. Appreciate you. Pride of place on the shelf there. Have a good rest. We'll see you later on in the week there. And if you are just joining us, we're going off on a bit of a pop culture tangent, but we are, whilst that's happening, we are doing an alien radio signal hunt there tonight. We are searching the hydrogen line. That is the channel on the radio dial where scientists theorize we are most likely to hear the message, "Hello, is anybody else out there?" or "Help," or "Don't come near here." Many message options from the aliens. But yeah, that's where we've heard things like the WOW signal and other anomalous signals in the past. Where are we there? I used to like watching V. I caught a bit of it, but I didn't watch it there, sadly. All Star Wars, the original, all the prequels or sequels. See, I prefer the originals. I'm not a massive Star Wars person there. And thank you, Simon, there. Sounds like Snowpiercer. So, yeah, basically, there are tones of it, but it's much more present day set, and basically it is, the story starts out, and it's not a spoiler, and this is like a 30-year-old program, that essentially some people, they're on a train, London to Leeds or something like that, and they go through a tunnel, and train tunnel, and just as they're doing that, this comet actually impacts the Earth, and like, you know, civilization is kind of reset, everyone kind of goes back to the Stone Age. But one of them was a secret super sciencey professor person that had this special gas that kind of like cryogenically froze them, you know, in the impact. And so basically they awake from this train wreck, but like, I don't know, is it 50 years later or something like that. They don't actually tell you the time frame. It's kind of a long time, and they're kind of making their way across, you know, the UK, this post-apocalyptic UK, coming against tribes, marauders, and, you know, all sorts of, you know, weird abandoned infrastructure, try and make their way to like a survival bunker and something like that. It's really, I thought it was brilliant for the time. Anybody else remember that one? And never heard of The Last Train. We would be to Leeds. It's the 923 from Platform 1. I think it was originally on in the 60s and 70s, and aliens disguised as humans trying to get people, or who tried to tell people they were aliens. Very much like Invasion of the Body Snatchers there, that sort of thing to it. It feels... Spaceballs is very, very good there. Zap them with your laser gun, and they just disappeared and leave an outline on the floor. Well, I bet that would have been spooky and younger as well, naturally. So, I'll leave you with leave with you, Sam. That sounds very Channel 5. No, honestly, I'll leave with you. No, it was. I think it was Channel 4 back in the day. It wasn't Channel 5. It was probably equivalent of Channel 5's current production value. No, back then it was really, really good there as well. I used to watch The Tribe. Was that the Australians in a shopping centre? Vaguely remember that one there. Now I'm thinking of Round the Twist. I won't repeat what's going there. My thought on The Last Train was the Sheffield nuclear bomb film. So it's along those lines, but it is a nuclear bomb. It's like a comet impact or something like that takes them out. But it is very post-apocalyptic. Maybe it was on the way to Sheffield there. The film Cocoon, that's a classic. We need to add that one to the movie club list there. I'm posting a link in the Discord to the full series. Thank you, A up there. Do check that one there. And, I just see a Dan. Boo, how are you, Dan? I didn't see your message pop up. Where I just saw somebody at you there. I can't actually see your message. Why is that not showing? But hello, Dan. I do need to message you, actually, about the thing. I will get... Let's have a look. Where are we? And Teen Dystopia. Yeah, I don't think I watched a lot of it, but I think I knew other people that did and would talk about it. I might have seen the odd episode there. It scared me to death as a kid. There are certain things that do just sit with you, don't they? You see it as a kid, you go, I can watch all these films. Most of them are fine. And then there's that one that you're like, I can't sleep now. Tell me you've seen Threads. We talked about this the other night. I've seen the first, like, half an hour. And normally... I'm fine with all this sort of stuff. I've got no emotions, no compassion. I can watch Red Nose Day stuff, you know. Was it Comic Relief? Watch that. Not a tear in my eye. I'm fine. But there's something about Fred. We didn't even get to the disastery part that I just felt miserable, and I had to turn it off. It got to me, but I do need to see it there. It's the most bleak thing I've ever watched there. And I was only onto the setup of it, so I feel it there. I'm far too young to remember these vintage shows. You young whippersnappers there. Jurassic Park, Kate. Jurassic Park was... I keep meaning to rewatch that one. I think the birds would appreciate it there. And V coming in, feeding Alan.
Nom nom nom, thanks, guys.
Thank you for the cake there. Fred. DJ. That reminds me of Drop Dead Fred. Who's seen that one? There. They are remaking Fred's. Are they gonna make it bad, though? You know, it was made as an educational film to show... Yeah, it was, wasn't it? It was all that, you know, to give people an idea, along with the old, you know, I was going to say Survive to Fight, but that was the military version one. What's the civilian booklet that they sent around? You've got a copy, haven't you, A up? What's it called? I can't remember what it's called now. There. How you doing there, Dan, as well? They're quite excited as I used one of those parcel locker things that, excellent, it's the future. I like to collect from them. I'm fine with collecting from them, but I'm still like really like old-fashioned when it comes to like actually posting things. I'm so bad at it and like unconfident with it. I'm like, I have to make sure it has been received at the post office, and I look the attendant in the eyes and goes, "You're not going to lose this for me." But it's the future. Apparently they're doing like actual digital drop-offs and stuff, but with your actual post box now. Like you can scan a code and it opens the thing. You can drop it in certain post boxes, so I can get your proof of postage from there. But I will drop you a message. I'm almost ready for the test run of the thing. Actually, I probably am ready to do the test run, so I'll try and drop you a message tonight and tell you about the next steps if you did want to set up your own version of the Starship. They're loving the stickers, V. Seeing a little Alan. They grew up watching It, Nightmare on Elm Street, Poltergeist, and Jurassic Park. So if you get nightmares, what was it that gave me nightmares? I can't remember now. But same generation for all of those. I grew up in the Cold War, the nuclear apocalypse, of childhood terror. There's loads of films. Yeah, you didn't need horror films. You just had to look at the news back during the Cold War, didn't you? It's a great. I love Rick Mell. Such a brilliant man there. And so when I discovered, because I grew up watching Bottom at far too much of a young age, and the young ones and things like that, so when probably about the age of like 6, I discovered he had a film called Drop Dead Fred. That was just brilliant. Surprised he didn't smash America though. And Angel Cake, just cake, Agent X there. I've done the silly thing where I'm going to be good. I don't need treats in the house, and I need treats in the house. It's a brilliant one, isn't it? Protect and Survive. That's it. Stop, drop, and roll. That went through my head, Rosetta. Protect and Survive. That was it. Yeah, it was along the lines for that, wasn't it? Commando 2 and Predator with Arnie. I haven't seen him in ages. Oh, hello. What have you got there? Oh. Yeah, it's a signed autograph of Rick Mell there. Leanne has a habit of basically when a celebrity passes, the moment she realises she gets their autograph off of eBay. And we're worried that one day that she will actually kind of jump the gun a bit, and actually maybe there's a connection that she causes them passing.
Oh, gosh, because we got Gillian...
Gillian Anderson and what's his name? David Duchovny. Yeah, the X-Files ones. They'll like to see the X-Files ones. That's a cool shot. Yeah, hang them back up right though. Don't get them wonky.
What about the Robin Williams one?
Oh, I've got the collection. Oh, you're getting the autograph collection now. Does anyone remember the film Signs? Mel goes, yes, Nettie, we did that one for Movie Club quite recently. That was a very, very good one there. They've all got to go for a remix. Wow. And
so most of the time I buy autographs for Sam because I think they're cool, but this is my pride and joy. He got it for me for my birthday last year.
Yes, so there we go. It's X-Files. They live in the toilet.
Yes.
And on the wall. That's where autographs live. I keep saying that what I want to do is I want to get a pretty suspect one, because we've got them on the wall opposite the toilets. If you're sitting in the toilet, you face that wall. But obviously the door covers most of that wall, so you see all of the ones down the side. But if you close the door, then sit on the toilet. I want to put like Margaret Thatcher or something like that there, just so that people close the door and go, what? Something that's going to wind people up. They're seriously considering buying a Geiger counter. Do it. I mean, this day and age, I have a silly amount of them here. Where are we? Rick Mell passed away 2014. I know it has been so long. I was listening to, if you want to cry and you're into Rick Mell, like I've made grown men cry with this interview. It was Ade Edmondson recently did one on Desert Island Discs. So recently, maybe a year or so ago now, and he talks about Rick in that, and oh my god, it's a tearjerker. It really is. I told one of the directors at work, I said, you're into all that as well. I said, you got to hear this episode like that. And he comes into me and he goes, I was in tears on the way home, you bastard. It was so just, yeah. Rip Rick. So, coincidentally though, we were, me and a friend of mine who I grew up watching Bottom with, on the day of Rick's funeral, we were both at Television Centre in the studio that was used to record Bottom. But by pure coincidence there. So we're not far from Hammersmith. We went to where the bench used to be. That's in the intro on the same day there. God, it's so long ago now there. May I say that's a smashing blouse you're wearing? Yes. I still watch, but it never gets old. It's always good. We are massive fans of Rick in this house. Bottom is a fair, and it has to be. Is anyone that I don't ever met anyone that doesn't like Bottom. It was just so brilliant. Angel Cake and Farmhouse Cake, Cheap Date. I mean, just cake, and you've got me there. As a massive fan, he's long, so missed. And where are your mattress and your bottle of water to help you survive? Yeah, lean the mattress up. Was it over the stairs, wasn't it? You got to make a sort of shelter under the stairs there. Fill the bathtub up with water. That was part of the survival one. Hubs will be drooling over that now. I mean, he would love the stream. He'd love the stream there. And, excuse me. You got the FBI Wallet Shield. That is pretty cool. Leanne would like that there. We did that a couple of years ago, and I think I need to rewatch it again there. Drop Dead Fred was absolutely amazing, especially seeing that as a kid, though. The amount of times I rewinded the ship sinking scene. I'm glad nobody else that I knew, really, actually knew that film when I was a kid growing up. Some sort of time as a young Einstein. Wait, what's young Einstein? There, Scully is at the Comic Con as I go. Oh, awesome! Very, very accomplished actor there. She's done so much recently, hasn't she? And I watched it recently, and I realised I probably shouldn't have watched it as a kid. Yeah, I mean, we can start to trace back some of these later traits there. The Tony Stark apprenticeship certificate, Stark Industries. I like a bit of that. They had the neon sign for Stark Industries at God's Own Junkyard, because they make them for films and stuff. I was like, I want to buy that. Never nearly had enough pennies for it, though. And it's definitely there. It made me cry. It was such a good film, though. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Every character. Don't get me started collecting things. I don't need another collection, Agent X. And has anyone watched The Bicentennial Man? I did absolutely years ago, and I can't remember it there. But isn't that one like the the lesser known classics? It's very good reviews, but not a lot of people saw it at the time, I don't think. Biscoff cheesecake last week. Oh, now you're getting me. Now you're getting me there. You can't talk about food unless you post it to me in advance so I can eat it on the stream. Definitely made us all remember our age today. But, DJ, what an age. What a fine age. I hate to say it, as every generation does, but kids these days, what are they growing up with? No comic book, is it the Comic Strip Presents there? No Bottom, no Young Ones. What is it? 99, wow. I mean, I wouldn't mind a photo, but not 100 quid. The Four. Oh, and you know what? The Four is not on our list. And also, I think the Thing needs to be on there as well. Weird Science. I know the name, but I don't think I saw it, though. Rosetta won't be surprised. I have Back to the Future as well. I used to know somebody had one of those replica DeLoreans. I thought they were cool. They grew up with the good stuff. Yeah, there was, of the Comic Strip Presents, my favourite episode. I can't remember what it was called. Was it Three Men in a Car? And it's about three businessmen on their way to, like, I don't know, some, like, Telford, some middle of nowhere, like, sort of suburban place for, like, a conference. And it's just their road trip just goes wrong in the car. It's like a proper bottle episode of everything going wrong. And it is just hilarious there. New episodes of Monarch dropped recently. Wait a minute, what's Monarch? We're not mentioned that one yet. What's that? And but I forget about Drop Dead Fred of years till I saw the clip on the top. Is it going round? Kids these days need to see it. They do. Oh, Fast Show. Now, I see Fast Show is one of those ones that I don't realise I'm quoting, but certain lines will come up, and it's like a muscle memory that just comes out, and it's not even conscious. oh, Nettie, 100% there. Keep me in Biscoff. There, mate. Tony has a DeLorean. The guy I used to know is called Tony, he doesn't used to be called. He's Tony. Is he from? He used to live in Hockley in Essex. I wonder if it's the same. How many Tonys can own DeLoreans?
You ain't seen me, right?
There we go. this week I've been mostly, there we go, this week mostly in tiramisu. And the let's off-road. So anybody that, my dad was very much into his Land Rovers and off-roading, so that sketch was incredibly hilarious there. My mate has a kit, a car from Nightmare the other day, but he has the DeLorean. So I've not really seen a lot of Knight Rider. I know about it and its history there, but I've been really getting into, I can't remember the channel on the old tubes, and they're just trying to find all of the old vehicles and props and hunt everything down from the series. And I've got no attachment to the series, but I love watching them find it. The Ghost, but now that Agent X, that is like my childhood dream. Ecto 1 or 1A. We always got in the far show. It's unconscious as well. Oh, Quantum Leap was good. I do like Quantum Leap there. Was his? I can't remember. I worked with him like 15 years ago now. Yeah, at least 15 years ago now. And he, God, what was it? So he was like a trades, just odd job trade. He used to work at a fireplace shop, like a wood burner shop. But I can't remember. I can't remember what his last name was now. Brilliant guy, hilarious. Yeah, but he had one of them, and used to. He used to take it to shows and things. Yeah, what was his last? God, it was a long time ago now. But yeah, we used to work. He used to work in Dunmow in Essex with us, doing labouring there. But I think he was from Hockley at the time. Maybe Rayleigh, Hockley. Can't remember his last name there. But it can't be that many people that own DeLoreans called Tony, can there? I'm assuming it's the same guy. If you ever speak to him, and it is him, and he remembers me, so I say hello. iDream, how are ya? Good to see ya. We're doing another alien radio signal hunt tonight, and we're going down a pop culture side channel there, but it's good to live it all there. We could have a sci-fi series night as well there with various programs like Red Dwarf. Oh, yes, we do need some way of including like the peripherals or even the TV shows. We do Movie Club, but the TV shows don't get as much love there. Seymour, maybe? Maybe. How old is he? Because he's at least in his late 40s, I think. I thought he was around my dad's age, but might have been a bit younger than me old man. So late 40s at the time, maybe? It's got to be the same. I'm saying it now. The theme for Knight Rider, though. I mean, I know of Knight Rider just, you know, culturally like that, and I thought I was hilarious. I found one of those, you know, the bike light, red flashing lights you put in the back of your bike. It had a function with it where it would do the red light chase like that, and I put that on the Land Rover, and I thought I was hilarious doing that. It was funny. Lucky with doing cosplay, I've been in Batmobile there, Tumbler and a Bumblebee. Oh, the Batman Tumbler. That is such a cool vehicle as well. Speaking of movie props, they were selling those tumblers, weren't they, a while ago? Like £1 million or so, ridiculous. But the Ace Ventura Rhino has recently been put up for sale, like the Rhino from Ace Ventura Pet Detective. If you know, you know. Oh, no, it's not that Tony then. Damn. There must be two Tonys have DeLoreans. Please tell me he's allowed to use his vehicle, though, for work, because, like, that would be cool. How you doing, Ben, as well? Good to see you there. And has anyone heard of a program called Crime Traveller? Michael French. I haven't heard of that one. And there's a photo of me sat in the bicycle as well there as well. We're back in the algorithms, and I'm not mad. We must have. They must have just given up on trying to control us now. That's what it is. Ever so slightly back, but we're grateful. But we're doing another alien radio signal hunt tonight. Hopefully tomorrow, though. I keep saying this, but the weather is looking good for tomorrow for being a skywatch there. So we're going to get the camera out and look at those strange and wonderful things in the night sky over Wiltshire. If you're new in tonight, do say hello. Let us know how you feel about the alien stuff there. If you've got any questions about what we're doing, how we're doing it, because I've not introduced it in a while there. If you've seen anything, I'd love to hear about that one. We have gone off on a sci-fi pop culture tangent, but don't worry, there are still aliens here. Yeah, but do make sure you're following. We do something like this every night. But we are doing an alien radio signal hunt. So we've got a big dish outside pointing up to the night sky. And as the Earth rotates, it sweeps across the night sky, passing over various stars. Hopefully one of those stars is going to have a planet that's inhabited by intelligent life and will be sending us a signal. And if so, we're going to see it down here. These lines here, that is the hydrogen line. It's where those anomalous signals have been heard in the past, like the wow signal there. The Scooby-Doo van. You have to nick it for us next time there, Agent X there. Nerd. I'm no nerd. I see a bluebird is racing in this month. A Windermere. Oh wow, they rebuilt it, or is it a replica? Is the bluebird the one that crashed? And they recently recovered. I say recently, probably 20 years ago now. They found it in the bottom of the lake, or parts of it. Is the word of one of my favourite vines? Not another one. Oh, Vines, Rosetta. Every now and again, you've got to go down the classic Vines. Missed that one. Blue Nose, good to see you. How are you doing? Hope the world is treating you well, Captain Blue Nose. And I'm so excited for the Alien compilation. Oh, definitely. And Tony Parker has a replica DeLorean there. Another Tony. And maybe it's a Tony thing then. And my Tony is just one of many there. And Just Eat Chips, hello. How are you doing? Good to see you. Hope you are well. Missed that name. Where are we? If this rain carries on, I'll be swimming home. Oh my god, it's atrocious at the minute. But tomorrow is looking good. Thursday, crap. Friday, Saturday, Sunday are all possibles for a Skywatch as well. So hopefully we're going to get into the swing and getting more Skywatches in there. They rebuilt it completely and they're racing it again. Then donating it to the Bluebird Museum. Awesome. Well, hopefully it doesn't go. Hopefully it all goes well for them on that one. Was it Bluebird that crashed originally there? And the occupant, because it was such a fast, didn't go well for him. There, I Dream as well. Thank you for the heart. That's very kind. Kate coming in with the likes. It is those likes and shares, guys. That does help us meet more and more like-minded people like yourselves. And the more eyes and minds on the phenomena, the more we can all piece this puzzle together there. And Raph, Last Trade sounds like an Ian McShane film. Ian McShane, he kind of did nothing other than Lovejoy for a long time. I mean, he did lots of stuff you hadn't heard about. His first film was a black and white, because he is old, adaptation of I think it was Pride and Prejudice, and I want to get a copy of that because Ian McShane in Pride and Prejudice I think would be amazing there. But yeah, he didn't really take off. Was he in Dallas for a bit as well? Like, he's a weird one. And then he recently kind of broke America properly, didn't he? With what was it? Pirates of the Caribbean. He was in that. And then there's a few other things he's done recently there. And Ken, an alien civilization has found the Voyager and sent a message back. And send more Chuck Berry there. Just it's a playlist there. What's the meme? It's like, civilization ends and we're just being played out to Chuck Berry forevermore, because that's, the furthest music that humanity has sent there as well. Nettie, thank you for the heart. And Blue Nose, oh wow, thank you for the star. That's very kind of you, Captain Blue Nose. I need to fix the ship actually, so you can control the destination, because that is meant to be what you're able to do as captain. I've got my credits back, so I can fix that. Hopefully tonight as well. Feed me the fish cake. No. Oh, I can't do fish cakes. No. There. Lovejoy mentioned. We get 10 points for a Lovejoy mention. Lovejoy is very brilliant. Ian McShane was in that fantasy film in Wiltshire. What's that one? What fantasy film in Wiltshire? That sounds right up my street. Fancy. You could watch Crime Travellers on YouTube. There's so many now, isn't there, that's available there. I think a lot of our movie clubs, just speaking of which, guys, Alan has eventually posted the movie club poll in the Discord, so head on over there, vote on what we're going to watch. I think there's a lot of YouTube options. I think maybe it's Amazon Prime mainly, so check those out, vote on those. And last Friday, I think it's the 27th, we're going to be watching all those together and chatting along in the Discord. Link in and bio for that, for all the other wonderful stuff we've got going on, like the competition. Remember, guys, Newelec, the manufacturers of all this tech that we use today, are kindly giving away 3 starter sets to you guys there, and the little image comes up in a second, and all you got to do is go onto the Discord, go to the competition channel, type the word alien, and end of the month we're going to draw 3 of you lucky winners there. Got to be over 18, UK, Europe or North America to be eligible, but other than that, it's not bad odds, so you better do your own searches at home. It was very kindly for them. And let's have a look. Looks like Blue Nose is staying captain. He's got a firm grip of the wheel. It's like on the bridge. And no fish cake, but it's his birthday. What? Wait a minute. Is it your birthday? You haven't pulling my leg. Adrian, is it your birthday? And I've missed the mention of this. Confirm very quickly if this is your birthday or not. Because if it is your birthday and we haven't said happy birthday, that is a crime. I could live on fish cakes and breadcrumbs. Oh, I just something about fish cake always put me off the look of them. I can't claim to have tried them though. Oh, the competition, yes, yeah, get in there for it. You were in pending, but I did approve you for the Discord, so hopefully it should be working for you now, I dream. That Ian McShane film, he played a Grand Wizard protecting a... I don't know that one. I don't know that one. I need to know that one just as much as I need to know if it's your birthday. Wiltshire and Oxford. Oh, what was that one there? I wouldn't blue nose. The clone might off you. There. Hate fish. Same. I can't do fish like that. And no worries, I do. Thank you for being part of the community there. So it's a joke. Oh, Rosetta, you're getting me going. So Rosetta said something, and I thought I'd missed your birthday. Thought it'd slip by in the comments. Can't have that. Maybe we need to add birthdays to the Starship Islands, so then I don't have to worry about forgetting them there. Man walks into a fish and chip shop with a salmon over his arm. Come on. What is it? Says, do you do fish cakes? They say no. Oh, he says, oh no, it's his birthday. All right, I'll let you off. That was very, very good. I like that one. There. John Wick. You know what? I've only seen the one film there. Aren't they doing a spin-off with Anna de Armas? Isn't that her name? I'd be interested in seeing that film. Never liked prawns, but I found the scampi was prawns. I no idea. I don't like anything seafood related there. Crabs freak me out, but I quite like crabs as creatures, but I just can't go near them. I've given them personalities, but also can't go near them. They freak me out a bit. But what is it? It's like the seafood stands. We had a lot of them in South Essex, and like jelly deals and cockles and whelks and things like that. And I'm like, it just looks like you're eating snot that smells worse. It's never been my cup of tea. Says the man who lives 90% off of sugar. Used to like scampi until I got some stale claw in one at once. Oh, that's a crime. That is. Oh my god. Yeah, no wonder I'd be put off of that. I found something in a fish finger once, and that was it. As a kid, being fed fish fingers. Now I couldn't even eat them after that. I don't know if they class as fish, but it was weird. It was this little flattish, like squishy thing that was, from my memory, like white but speckled blue, and it almost looked like a kind of like washing machine tablet, but it was really thin and organic. It was under the crust, and I was like, what the hell was that? And that's it. I've been put off ever since there. Never again. Sugar is, I know. Sugar, caffeine, nicotine. That's 90% of what I'm made up of, and I think that's science. And spite. I hate the smell of fish markets. It doesn't move too much, but no, I just can't. Oh, that. No seafood allowed. No seafood allowed in the house, V. Chip shark is nice. It's like the best bit of cod you've ever had there. I don't know if I'd be brave enough to try. I keep meaning to like retest myself to see if food is to see if fish is like, you know, like my mature adult palate is okay, but I'm not brave enough yet. 99% of shellfish is none of my business. A great way of wording that one. 100%. Why is my little scroll wheel not working? Ooh. Well, that's... Hold on, guys. Hold on. That's really weird. Right, YouTube chat, I can't see you now because my cursor has... My scroll wheel's decided to become a zoom wheel. And, can I zoom out? Oh, now I could reset it. There we go. Why is that moved to zoom rather than scroll? Weird. Sorry, guys. Where are we? Fish fingers and custard. Yeah, reference. J-cloth. It wasn't... as blue as Jacob. It was more speckly. Do you remember the polos that would have like flecks of mint or something in it? And I don't know, it's kind of like that sort of consistency there. I have to run past the fish counter there just because the fish make eye contact there. Some fish is nice there, tuna, salmon, haddock. Leanne's into that. I can't, and I always like moan at her because the house stinks. Grab a pack of some ugly seafood and waggle it in Hub's face to watch him freak out. Got to tease him there. Nicotine, caffeine is my diet too. It's the essential. Alan says it's fine. It's all that is served on the Starship, Alan, there, and you have to eat it like in small amounts to start with. Like, you know, warm myself up to it there, and I got fed fish fingers when I was small. Veggie because they told me fish doesn't have fingers. Does it not? I like that. That's quite good. And then you can enjoy it. Starting off small. I mean, sometimes I feel like I'm missing out. But then somebody goes, "Oh, I've got a bone in that one." I'm like, "Oh, no, I'm not a fan." There. I'm going to go refund the mouse. It seems to be working now. It's so fancy. It's got all these other options like mega zoom. I'm going to try something else and then we'll see. What did you have for dinner then? 10 roll-ups and 2 monsters. Yeah, but that's breakfast. You've got to start off light for breakfast. Then dinner, 12 roll-ups, 2 monsters. And one of them, do you remember those really weird, or they like, those tiny, what are they called? They're little orange pots. They'd sell them at like the kiosk on petrol stations there, like immediate energy drink things. They were like tiny little energy shots. They went for a phase, didn't they? Maybe it was a polo. I mean, quite. Custard, porridge and crabs. Oh, all this food talk is going to make me chicken. Oh god, now I need Chinese. Thanks, Agent X. No wonder I'm. Yeah. That's all in the cargo bay, Kate. It's just energy drinks. Energy drinks and nicotine. You don't pay duty in space though, so it's much cheaper. What did you have for dinner? Is that a follow-up to... Oh, that was it. 12-hour energy shots there. They were the ones. What did you do last summer? I know what you did last summer. I know what you had for dinner there. Dark and Pag are very nice there, yes. Oh, Alex, hello. How have you been? Good to see ya. It is good to see. I hope you have been well. We're doing an alien radio signal hunt tonight, but tomorrow should be a skywatch. So make sure you're around for that one, because hopefully it's going to be a nice, clear night for us to do some sky watching, looking for the strange and anomalous things. So last time, we've only had a few opportunities this year to get the camera out, and the first couple were really interesting. We started seeing lots of movement again, but the last time I think we had the moon's been up really, really bright. It's been affecting what we can see, but I'm hoping the moon isn't going to be a pain tomorrow. So stay tuned. Whiskey. I mean, that used to be the diet there. I thought this was Bake Off. My friend of mine does the sound for Bake Off. It's interesting. Making dinner at the moment. You guys are making me well hungry. Talking about crabs and porridge. I mean, Rosetta, dinner at nearly 11 o'clock. And I can say that because I always used to have my dinner at this time or later. And everybody would moan, go, "That's too late for dinner. That's too late for dinner." But now I can lord that one over it. My mouse also had the super scroll. The super inconvenient scroll. I don't even know what button it was I pressed. Did I click in? Okay, that does a thing. You got the two left and right buttons. You've got the scroll wheel, which you can also click in. That's pretty standard. There's a button behind it, the scroll wheel. Then there's two buttons by your thumb on the side, another scroll wheel, and then there's this weird smart trackpad where your thumb rests that also does stuff as well. It's too many buttons. Damn me. My hubris. I have flown too close to the sun, and my wings have melted. My buttons. Got a dash, Arjun, but thank you so much for popping by. Don't forget to drop the thing in the competition chat so you get a chance to win on there. But good to see you. I hope to catch you later there. I must have pressed it. Well, that's what I was testing, but it doesn't. I'll test it again. No, it's not that one. Is it that one? Is it that one? What's that do? I've got now 3 buttons pop up. Does it work there? Weird. Okay, there's that. Press 1 button, 3 options come up. That's insane. That's too much choice there. Where are we? I'm off in a minute. Put a cocker on the chow mein. Oh, I've not even got snacks in the house. Should I talk to you about my tofu and mushroom? Oh no, we don't hear that. Both of those are crimes. Tina, like a proper legend. You don't conform to social norms there. Miles is making buttonholes to see a new movie disclosure. Oh my god, yes. And I think we are getting a decent. I think exactly that, Alex. Exactly. Is it mid-June? 26th, maybe mid-end of June? I want to say for that film, and I think that's exactly what they're doing. They're seeding it, they're warming us up, they're giving us a little bit of information there. I think 100% that. Come on, button. You'd hope that there is that option. They probably could tie it in to do something like that. It's the button you press is on top of the mouse. There it is. Look, you got the two. You got the 2 normal ones. You got the scroll wheel, so that goes in. You got this button, and then you've got you got the scroll there. 2 buttons there, and then this bit here is like a touch thing. It's insane. It's too many buttons. Where are we? Raiders of the Lost Ark again for the 3rd time this week. 8 classics are classics there. And all this food talk, definitely second that one there. Just there. Chicken balls and curry sauce there. I medically need a Chinese tomorrow. I'm going to have to inform Leanne of this. I need it. Well, I've got so many things to do on the stream. You know, whether it's coming in and out of tabs, monitoring different things. I thought I'm trying to like streamline the process so I'm not tripping over myself with it. And I can't remember why I felt like I needed more buttons on the mouse. There was a reason. Oh, that was it. It was wondering if I could scroll across the different chats that we have open without having to move my hand. But if I could do the scroll like horizontally or something like that. That's why I did it. And the mouse and keyboard work across multiple computers. That was the other one as well, because I keep getting that wrong. But I fear I have made it too complicated. Maybe I'll get used to it. Lemon curd tart. Oh, getting into the cakes now, the sweet side of it. Cindy the Packard Bell mouse. It's got the serial connector. Oh my god, I remember those ones, like the real like squared edges with a big, either the one big button or the 2. I mean, if it does, it does. Most of the technology is the same, isn't it? I wish I had my phone on me last week. 3 UAPs chasing each other at Southwest. Oh, awesome. But did you spot them yourself, or was that on like flight radar sort of thing? As V gone back to the bar for a whiskey, should we definitely have a look? Oh, what the hell's... That's that Zoom. Hold on, let me go back to that. Figure out what's gone on there. How did I manage that? I wasn't even on that tab. Right. Let's check the button. What the Hold on. I have to restart the page. Right. That's weird. I've now zoomed out on the Starship Allen, which was 3 screens over. What's... Hold on. Is it that button? No. Hold on. There we go. Is that it? Oh no. Back. There we go. Or is it that one? No, it's not that one. But there we go. That should do right. Starship Allen. Layer load. Yeah, there we go. Should work now. There we go. Can you spot yourself? I need to zoom in a bit more on that one. It's not as... There we go. That's where it was. Right. There we go, yeah. Where is everyone today? Alan's still in the hydroponics bay with me. Where is everyone? Blue Nose, you're still in the probing room, but luckily Alan isn't in there. Carl is still in the cargo bay. So's V. They're up to something there. But a few of you have moved around. Ben, you're in the hydroponics bay. Simon's in Alan's ready room there. Nobody's on the bridge, which is about right for the Starship. Who's in the bar? Admin is in the bar there next to Mr. Mac. Can you spot yourself on the Starship, Alan? Where are we? Definitely not Earth. Oh, yeah. And Starship got minimised by hand. I've never seen that before. This magic mouse is doing things I can't. What are you up to? Rosette, you're not in there yet. You still need to join the Patreon. That's how you get in there. You can do the free version. You don't have to pay. But then you will appear on the Starship, Alan. And we can set you to... Well, you can set whichever room you like as your favourite one. Mercury is in microwave. It's messing with the mouse. Mouse is in microwave. Is in Mercury at the minute. Is that a third button? There's a button on the underneath as well. Oh my god. It's button central. Two together and chasing one in front of each other. Same trajectory fight. Oh! Now that is cool. You got to tag, if you post it, tag us in it so we can see it there. Just a few, DJ. We need one of those technical difficulty screens coming up. But maybe it's Alan painting a picture of me, like the test card. Classic version of that. Phone is on 3%. Hopefully it'll last till you're home there. Hopefully. We're not got long in the stream left anyway, Ben, but hopefully you'll make it there. And is that why I was outside the glass in that pig? Oh, well, you know, I didn't even check for that. Yeah, it's a paid tier system. Alan is very a stickler for the rules. There, sent you a kilt. We need some green tartan there. It's probably offensive to our Scottish viewers. Definitely wasn't normal. Oh no, I bet. I'd love to see it though. And what happens in the cargo bay stays in the cargo bay. You've made some sort of like speakeasy in the cargo bay. A picnic issue there. Stowaway. Oh, not in computer, problem in chair. Okay. Problem in chair, not in computer. User error. Yeah. Well, definitely. They're trying to order your kill for the Highness Prayer, but they don't have a Harris kill. What's a Harris kill? Is that the pattern there? Oh, Harko, you're already over the other side there. Wednesday. Oh, yeah, look, you're 6 minutes past for you. Oh, thank you for joining us. Hopefully, we're not kept you up too late there. Supplied the ship in the comic books and made a supplying V with the booze. Oh, you know, I need to reread those. Where are we? No, that bit made sense. That made sense. Skulls is in. How are you doing? Oh, you in the cargo bay, was you? Let's have a look. See if we can find you. We've got a couple of cargo bays, haven't we? No, you're not there. Where are you? I can't see you. No, I'm lost. Arca's in the meeting room with Lee. No, that's that. Ben's in the engine room now. Can't spot you. Sorry. Worn by... Oh, clam... I don't know. Space. And as a bin man, I get asked, what qualifications do you need? Not much. Just pick it up as you go along. My mate used to be a bin man. They were on real good money. He loved it. There can be only one immortal then who's left this cargo bay in such a state. I mean, at the minute, I know you can't see it. Raf's there, Carl's there. Are you in there twice, Carl? I think you're in there twice. David's in there, Emma's in there. Look, the cargo bay is packed. Look, it's a party going on there at your speakeasy. Jessica's now in there as well. There's literally a queue out the door. B and Tina are trying to get in. That was you, Carl, yeah. Oh my, okay, maybe not these days then. You got upgraded from the zero gravity toilets. Yeah, I can't find you in here now. Where are you? You'll be here somewhere. I don't think we've updated it recently. Trying to find it. Yeah, we'll just assume it's a zero gravity toilet, so it's still there. Well, I can't believe how dead the signal's been tonight. We've not even got the interference spikes or all the other stuff going on. It has been a very, very quiet one, hasn't it? Where are we there? Look, yeah. So I've got my fancy mouse. I'm now using the trackpad. Silly me. Let's have a look. Wait. There we go. Yeah, look, we're not even getting the interference spikes in or anything like that. Yeah, nothing's really jumping out. And again, nothing in the setup or the environment that we know about has changed. So what does that say about the interference signal? Maybe it's not an interference signal after all. Oh, what's that? What's Leanne sending me? Sent me a horse plush toy. What the hell was that for? Strange Christmas present. Is it? Oh, actually, DJ, you know what? That's a correlation I hadn't even thought of. But yeah, weather does play a part. That's very interesting, DJ. I do wonder, actually. Somebody take note. Rain today, no interference signal. Because we don't always do this when it's raining. Sometimes it's just overcast. Sorry, the yawn got me there. I didn't even have a chance to cover myself there. Hopefully we've set you all off with a yawn there. That alien life forms there, yeah. If alien life forms are... again, it's as you said, Kate, I'm the real evil... Oh, mastermind. Getting my kicks, making 13 of you yawn at once. 23, actually, if we can count all. Just, I watched it this week. We are all doomed. Well, you know what's going on. It does look like they may be paying close attention. Whatever the phenomena is, does seem to be, excuse me, interacting with what is going on. Oh, no, it's getting me, guys. Jokes on you, I wasn't paying attention. This is from Rosetta that says, I'm dyeing my hair and I'm cooking dinner. I can't interact with the stream. You still find the time. You wait, I'm going to get you. I'll do an audible yawn. That will come through. Ah, shit. Just remembered I've got an early meeting tomorrow. Oh, the audacity of people wanting to jump on a call before 11 a.m. It's insane. Oh, I better come off. At least have a chance of getting some sleep. Even talking about yawning, you think you want to yawn. Well, don't worry, we're going to come off now. I won't talk to you anymore there. You got a silversmithing class. I am not surprised. Is there any skill that you haven't, like, dabbled in, Rosetta? Can you, like, you know, reshoe horses as well? I bet you can. How do you find the time to watch every single film as well as all these sorts of things? Send a gold disc to space and now Sam's live. I mean, you know, should have had a QR code on it. They could have tuned into the stream. I'm pretty just naturally there, apart from claw machines. Nobody can be perfect, Rosetta. You know, so like you've all got to have some imperfection there. And riddled, practically riddled with ADHD. I mean, why do I have those, but none of the associated skills, Rosetta? Best addition to the post-apocalypse group, yeah. It can reshoot Alan on the fly. Deworm a dog like that as well. Anyway, I'm going to head off now. But thank you, everybody, for joining us tonight. Again, as always, you're awesome. Thank you for Kieran's company and all of your pop culture questions earlier. It was very fun to go down the rabbit hole with all of those ones. It's been good to see you all. We'll be on tomorrow night, hopefully for a Skywatch, so do keep your eyes peeled for that. Then, No, it's getting me. Maybe I'll have more control over the mouse today. In fact, Rosetta, can you tell me how to use the mouse? You probably know the skills involved for this mouse. But thank you everybody again for all of that. You're supporting all those ways as well. Gift us subbers as well, extra love. They're helping us improve the stream, what we do. But yeah, we will see you all tomorrow night. Lick it. I ain't licking it. I'd second hand. God knows where this is. Just try licking it. I'm not licking it. That's a separate stream. That's a separate. I'll deep disinfect it first. But anyway, good night. And on that note, and that mental imagery, because you know, we'll turn the stream off and just go. Anyway, catch you later, guys.